Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie Bree. This is just going to be a random video because I got a package in the mail and I got some poppies and I'm going to be popping them while I talk. So, just some random stuff, just whatever comes to my bipolar racing thoughts brain. So let's start with some poppies. I just got a Star Trek action figure in the mail, so go check out my unboxing video of that. I'm doing a lot of videos today, so I hope you have fun watching them, as much fun as I have making them. A little bit about me. I am a transgender queer woman. I love talking about toys and comic books and video games and stuff like that. I know if you read my Twitter, it looks like I'm like really harsh on Nintendo, but I don't like hate everything Nintendo does. I just don't want to give them any more money, so I don't buy new Nintendo stuff, but I do love collecting old Nintendo stuff. So I'm still interested in like Super Nintendo and GameCube and, you know, NES and N64 and that kind of stuff. Oh, I love poppies. This is going to make a video of me just popping the poppies. Listen to that pop. So let me talk a little bit about my girlfriend. Her name is Christina. So here's how I met Christina. I was doing a podcast with my sister, Robin. The podcast was called the Trans Post podcast, and we were two trans women talking about transgender issues, and occasionally we would have transgender guest hosts or guests on the show. And one day we did an episode where we were talking about our favorite snack foods, and this girl, one of my followers on Twitter, was listening to the podcast, and she said she really liked that I picked a lot of the same snack foods that she likes. So she reached out to me on Twitter. And this was during the time of the NBA Finals, and it was a really exciting time because the Milwaukee Bucks were actually in the finals, and this was historic because the Milwaukee Bucks are historically one of the worst teams in the league. And so we started talking about NBA basketball, and we started watching the finals. Not together, but we would like I would watch the game, she would watch the game, and then we would talk about the game. And then in July, this was June, the finals were in June, and then in July we just started talking like every day, and I asked her if I could interview her for my blog. I wanted to do a profile on her, which I still haven't done, but I do have the recording, so maybe someday I'll get around to it. Because she was asexual, and I never met another asexual person, so I wanted to get her take on what it means to be asexual. And then throughout the month of August, we just kept talking every day. And then I asked her out. I told her I had a crush on her. She said she had a crush on me. And I asked her if she wanted to go out. And she said yes. So at first we started meeting up on Zoom. But you have a time limit on Zoom. So we figured out, you know what? We both have Discord. So we started doing video chats on Discord. And then we started dating in September. September 12th is the day we celebrate as our anniversary. It was the day we went public with our relationship, even though we've been secretly seeing each other for a while. And we've been dating ever since. We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary, and I chat with her on Discord every day. She's in town right now. She had to take her stepdad to a doctor's appointment, so I don't get to talk to her until a little bit later today, but I always light up when I get to talk to her. I love her so much. I'm just so happy that she's in my life. If you want to follow her on Twitter, she's NoobWeps. NoobWeps, NoobWeps. A link to her is her. If you go to my profile on Twitter, I link to her profile in my profile, so you know she's easy to find. She's really cool. She goes fishing almost every day, and she posts fishing pictures. And she does drink videos where she finds new drinks. And I just love her so much. She's really cool. You should check her out. I love poppies. So, in one of my previous videos, I talked about how when I was a kid, I wanted to be a cowboy or a cowgirl growing up. Now, this is a confession. When I was a kid, I grew up in Kansas, and I had a Confederate flag in my bedroom. And I didn't know what the flag meant. I just thought it was a rebel flag. You know, I was raised in the whitest part of America. I had no friends who were not white. I moved to a town in Nevada called Jackpot, where I was blown away because I was the only white person in my school, or in my class. So all my friends were non-white. They were either Hispanic, or they were Arabic, or they were, I'd say Arab, Middle Eastern, or black. I had a lot of black friends. And one of my black friends told me what the Confederate flag really means, so then I finally got rid of it, and I was like, holy shit, I didn't know that. You know, I had no idea. So I do apologize for that. Growing up, I did have a rebel flag, and I didn't know what it meant. I knew I was a nonconformist, and I was kind of a rebel because I was secretly trans, and I knew that that wasn't okay by society standards, and so I already knew I liked breaking the rules because I got tired of getting bullied, so I used to fight back. So I got into trouble for fighting all the time. I was in detention almost every day of my life. I was in ISS a lot. I actually got out of school suspension a couple of times, and I was threatened to be expelled once, but they told me to go to court, and the court said, get some therapy, and we'll let you stay in school. So I went to therapy, and they told me to take an anger management class. First day of anger management class, they put me in there with the asshole that was bullying me, so I picked up a steel chair and I just started beating the fuck out of him. I was like, why would you put me in anger management class with a kid I want to kill? That's really stupid. So that's when they told me I needed to see a licensed therapist and get even extra help. So yeah, that wasn't a good time for me. But I love poppies. I'm just having fun popping the poppies. I hope you can hear my audio over all this poppings. If not, just enjoy the sound of the poppies. I got some more videos coming today, but I hope this one's fun. Almost done. I actually think I'm going to watch Ghostbusters today, the original. Ghostbusters is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I kind of feel like watching it. I have it on Vudu, so I can watch it. There we go. I think that's every poppy. Missed a couple of stragglers, I think. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, leave a like, and check out my other videos. Stay cool.